there, my name is Nikki. I'm Charlie's trainer here at Kenilwood, and I just want to go over some of Charlie's commands because I know you guys are going to be watching Charlie. So I'm going to go over some of the commands here for you guys. So what Charlie's in now is, this is called a climb command, and she has a little elevated pet cot. Climb means to get on the elevated pet bed and stay there until you're released. Now the release word that we use is F-R-E-E. So that's going to be her release word for all of her commands. For sits, for downs, for the climb, for everything. So we don't actually teach that, we don't teach the word stay. We teach that the stay part is implied. So if she gets off of her cot, she gets a correction. If she stays up there, good things happen. So when she's just remaining on her cot, periodically I'll go over and tell her good, and then I'll follow it up with a treat. If she steps off, I will say no, and then we are using, she has a little remote collar here, and it's this button that looks like the Y. That's the button that we use. So if she steps off, I'll use the word no, press the button, and then tell her to climb. So good is our positive marker, no is our negative marker. And no can be used for any and all undesired behaviors. Good. So the climb command just gives her some structure in the home environment. It gives her some boundaries, or if she's just a little wound for sound, she's a little excited. It gives you something for her to do in the house. Makes her use her brain, makes her think a little bit. Now, if she gets up on a climb all by herself, or if we put her up there, she has to stay up there until we release her. So we don't just want her climb bed to turn into a bed that she just gets on and off whenever she wants to. We want this to remain a command. And you guys can also work on this. We've been working on it here to where she has to remain on her climb whenever people come over, sitting down for a meal. This just kind of gives her a spot to go, and once again gives her those boundaries. So just to review, climb to get up on her elevated pet bed. F-R-E-E is her release word. So that's her release word from all of her commands. Whenever she does something that we like or a desired behavior, we'll mark that with good and follow it up with a treat. If she does a behavior we don't like, we're going to use our negative marker, which is no, and we're going to follow it up with that button press. So once again, that's the Y, and that's what we're using for her. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. And you can pet her, you can praise her while she's up here, especially when she's doing a good job. You can give her treats, obviously lots of treats. You can give her a bone to chew on. You can give her a toy, that's perfectly fine. But she's been doing her climb for a while, and she's doing pretty well with it. So this is climb, and I'm gonna have a couple more videos to come.